listeners on the air with you at KEXU 90 Radio, where we explore the connection between imperial war and incarceration. I don't limit myself to being a prison abolitionist because there are more institutions and structures that I want to abolish than just incarceration. For example, white supremacy and racism, two different things. Male supremacy and patriarchy, two different things. Class supremacy and wage oppression, two different things. And imperial war. Yes, imperial war is an institution of the American empire. Let me be very clear. The United States military is an institution, as we all know. However, it serves the institution of imperial war. The need for imperial conquest shapes and defines the U.S. military. In fact, the European need for conquest of Indian lands made the development of a military necessary. And any and all who opposed or resisted were killed or imprisoned. The first reservations were, in fact, prisons. I'm going to talk about Vietnam. Y'all make sure you hear Afghanistan, Iraq, Palestine, and any and every inner city in America. I was cruising at 1,500 feet, keeping my mind and body clear and cool. The hellbound fuel, mindful if you will, and that chopper landed for fuel. 5 men got on. 3 groups up on so high, 2 groups don't talk. They threw one in the sky. When I rose and spoke out and acted out against the American imperial war in Vietnam, I came face to face with the state. It's where my incarceral experiences began. Sad news comes to me today. I learned that another member of that group has passed away. Information comes to me slowly because I'm not tied into the web and the collective email list. But I have a couple of friends that send me hard copy through the regular mail, the real mail. I got it just before I came here to be on the air. It was the comrade who did time in the state penitentiaries in Ohio for struggling against the oppression and the imperial war that was being waged in Vietnam at the time. He spent several years in the state penitentiary in Ohio. The connection between imperial war and incarceration doesn't really get much clearer than that. I'm going to say his name, Jim Power. I'm going to say his name, Jim Power. May you rest in power, Jim Power. Of the group that I was with and knew back there, Jim is the 4th now to go. We're aging out. So you youngsters out there, come on, y'all. Pick this up, step this up. I'm just encouraging, I know you are. You see, I'm a product of hip-hop. That's right. I am a product of hip-hop. Yes, I am. Got hip and hopped. Hopped and got hip. I'm a product of hip-hop. I'm a product of hip-hop because when President Reagan, when the conservatives attacked and they destroyed the educational system and they took the art and the music and the dance and the theater out of the schools, trying to destroy culture, young people in the Bronx said, oh, hell the blankety blank, no. And they went on about fighting back. I think hip-hop is lyrical, poetic fight back. That's really what I think it is. It develops a consciousness. And it's because of those young people and the struggles that they waged, expressed to the empire. That's why hip-hop is all over the world. That's why every culture embraces hip hop. Every culture in the world today has some form and expression of hip hop. That's a reality. And the reason for that reality is because hip hop is resistance. It is resistance. Those of us here in the belly of the beast have very special responsibilities. We need to rise up. There was a time a number of years ago when I looked around and felt a little concerned because I didn't think I saw young people stepping up. But now I look around and I see all kinds of young folks, and I make sure to tell them, y'all make an old man feel all right about getting old. Because I am getting old, I am aging out, I am slowing down. I can't do what I used to do, but I can still do what I do. Continue the struggle. Continue the struggle. This is Mark G, abolitionist, KEXU 96.1 FM, LP Revolution Radio. We're going to move on back out of here. But before we go, I want to say, join with me, the Prisoners of Conscience Committee, all of us and none, formerly incarcerated, convicted, Peoples and Family Movement. Please join with us, and we say, what's the call? Free 'em all! Dare to struggle. Dare to win. Now listen, y'all, that's call and response. Now y'all know the call. You all got to come with the response. I need to hear it now. So y'all got to really get loud with your radios. You know what I'm saying? We'll do it one more time because it feels good to use our voice, our most important weapon. We say, what's the call? Free 'em all! Dare to struggle. Dare to win. I say all power to the people. Ashe.